I'm going to cover a police incident that took place in the town of Rochester, which sits along the Ohio and Beaver Rivers in Beaver County, and the implications of this chemical release for improving our emergency alert systems at the county level. The incident involved two chemical releases from a swimming pool chemical business. The business had been improperly storing and labeling chemicals, and a roof had collapsed, which is believed to have caused the chemicals, including chlorine and bromine, to mix and react. The first chemical release occurred on Friday, July 12th, 2019, at around 9 p.m. Some residents that I spoke with reported not having received a notification until nearly 3 hours later at midnight, which you can see this email is timestamped. And some residents finally did receive a notification, and it was vague to them. It did not include the nature of the incident, whether to leave windows open or close, or whether to evacuate. The failure of the emergency alert systems that were in place is clear from personal testimonies of the incident. A driver was impacted by the chemical plume from the swimming pool business on the morning of July 13th, 2019, and provided the following testimony to DEP. Unfortunately, I was in an open-top vehicle at the time, and I was driving on Route 65 South, and I came to a plume and that had just reignited. It was so thick that I couldn't see my hands on the steering wheel. And again, the vehicle was an open top, so within minutes or even seconds, I felt the impacts of the chlorine exposure. I was shaking, convulsing. My fingertips were numb from my tips up to my elbows. My legs were shaking uncontrollably. My eyes were watering. I had to pull over and I called 911. They were very short with me, and when I told them I didn't feel well, they actually basically just hung up on me. So I continued on down the highway, and when I got to my destination, which was Swickley, I collapsed out of my car, to which 911 was called, and I was taken to UPMC Mercy Hospital. So I just wanted to go on record as to what happened. That's the very short version. I'm truncating a lot of the effects that happened to me afterwards, in that I continue to feel. WPXI, the Pittsburgh news station, reported hearing from dozens of people who said they didn't get emergency alerts about the chemical fire and learned about the shelter-in-place order from watching the news. Another resident I spoke with described how the plume affected her the previous day. Not only could you smell it, but if you were outside, it burned your lungs and eyes. We weren't notified until the next day, and I was very upset. Mostly because before having gone out myself, I had my dog outside, unaware it wasn't just fog. I also had a window open. I think the notification came in around midnight. Another resident explained to me that before she left for her night shift, while she did not receive an alert at this time, she brought her child and pet out of the area to her parents' home in nearby town, Aliquippa. Many people use common sense while experiencing the strong smell of chlorine gas. And if they are physically able to, or had a family member or somewhere else to go, evacuated without understanding the nature of the incident. As these testimonies suggest, it is important that in the future, residents be made aware of the nature of a public health hazard in a timely manner, and this would enable them to make informed decisions. But in July 2019, Beaver County Swift 911, the county's existing public notification system, proved to be insufficient for that task. So one takeaway or policy recommendation from this incident is supplementing our existing reverse 911 system. And how it works is residents have to sign up to be alerted beforehand. So incidents like this might bring more people to be signing up, but PEMA actually has an integrated public alert and warning system that includes public alerts, and it works like Amber Alerts do. So everyone with a mobile device would receive a notification within a given radius without having to sign up. So this would supplement the Swift 911 system that we have in place. And it's the integrated public alert and warning system because it includes not just mobile alerts, but also radio, television, and siren systems are included in it. This was a relatively minor incident from a small swimming pool chemical business, but it highlighted the need for residents to receive notifications in a timely manner that include the nature of the incident so that they can make informed decisions. This is important for us in Beaver County as we're introducing a first of its kind petrochemical plant in Pennsylvania. Thank you.